I am filthy filth. A disgusting illegitimate child born under a noble above all else. People always looked at me with contempt and gave me the back finger of scorn. A lowly, disgusting piece of filth under the sun. That was me. However, I had one such talent, and it was the very power of healing. Heal. Healing is a blessing bestowed by the heavens to those who are suffering from illness. Healers who could use heals received high treatment and enjoyed wealth and prosperity regardless of their status. As a filthy bastard, I struggled to survive, to be recognized as a decent being. But I was also a pathetic healer. Below grade F. That was my healing power. I tried so hard, but I could not overcome the barrier of my talent. I've been stuck in my apprentice status for 5 years, and now I play miscellaneous roles for other healers. A gruff guy. A dirty guy. A pathetic person. Those were the words that were used to describe me. But then, one day, a miracle happened to me. You've awakened as a player. Job surgeon. The miraculous ability of the medical art of the place called Earth was put into my body as an F-grade flunking healer. You've awakened as a player. Raymond thought the message was just a dream. Wasn't that obvious? A surgeon, not a healer? Sir. Jian? What the hell is that? Raymond chuckled. Not only that, but it was something he'd never heard before. It was the first time he had seen it. It was a gray, inorganic space. A patient? A patient was lying on a high bed in the middle of the room, bleeding profusely. Vitals? They're bleeding too badly. Get a blood transfusion there faster. Squeeze it with your hands. In that dream, Raymond was a healer, in a blue surgical suit, a doctor, and to his surprise, he understood the meaning of the terms people used. Vitals. Blood transfusion. Levofed. Even though they were all new terms. Double the amount of Levofed. Yes, sir. A new person appeared. He was a small man in a surgical gown, and the way he looked at the patient showed a strong will. 1, Kelly. In response to the man's words, the dreaming Raymond handed over the iron tools. Yes, Professor. It's right here. The man with the steel-like impression moved his iron tools. Clank, clank. The opening of the artery, which was bleeding profusely, was firmly identified, and the patient came back from the brink of death with a divine touch. Raymond was startled out of his dream. What was that? Was it an empty dream? It was too vivid a dream for that. Vital signs, blood transfusions, Kelly, etc., to name a few. All the concepts of the terms he heard for the first time in the dream were still vivid in his mind. That wasn't all. The contents of my dream. It was a splenectomy, operating on a patient with a ruptured spleen. Surgery. Splenectomy. Raymond thought of those terms. It's not some kind of pseudo. All the treatments on the continent of Leofantina, where Raymond lived, were done by healing. Surgery to open up the patient's abdomen to treat them? He had never heard of such a treatment. However, Raymond could feel it instinctively. He knew that the cure he saw in his dream was not a fake. In fact, it was a much better and more reliable treatment than the existing one. What the hell happened to me? That way he was confused. Something even more unbelievable happened. A message appeared in front of him. Congratulations on your awakening as a player. The player's occupation is Surgeon, Occupation Grade, SSS. Check out the status window. Status window? As he mumbled in his mind, the following message came to him. Player status. Name, Raymond. Class, Surgeon, SSS. Occupational grade, Novice Resident. Level 1. Experience, 0/50. Skill points, 0. Auxiliary occupations, not activated. Skills. Stamina, 3. Senses, 2. Intellect, 17. Attribute skills. Heart of Steel, D. Ancillary skills. None. The player's level is too low to use the Surgeon ability. Treat your patients and gain experience. The higher your level, the more infinite growth you will be able to achieve in the future. Raymond blinked as he looked at the message. He didn't know what happened to him, but one thing was clear. An unbelievable miracle had come to him. Belen Treatment Center. This was the clinic where Raymond was learning as an apprentice, and it was one of the most prestigious clinics in the kingdom's capital. However, the people in the clinic did not look at Raymond favorably at all. What is that pathetic bastard still doing here? Right. He doesn't even know what the theme is. How long does he plan to stay in the treatment center? Coming from a filthy illegitimate child background, the worst talent, not even in F grade, he was a miserable pathetic man despised by everyone. Sure. Be careful. What are you going to do if he hears that you're talking behind his back? So what? He's an illegitimate child anyway. Normally, Raymond would have given in to that snide remark, but not as much as he did today, because he was distracted by other things. Suddenly, he heard a voice throwing a tantrum. Hey, Raymond. Chief Healer Lance is calling. Pardon? Oh, you're clumsy and slow. You were born short and now you've eaten your ear off. Hurry up and go. Raymond rushed to Chief Healer Lance's office. Welcome, Senior. A young-looking healer greeted him. Greetings to the Chief Healer. Raymond bowed down and greeted. It's been 5 years since you became an apprentice, right, Senior? Raymond's chest heaved. Yes, that's right. Today I formally spoke with the other healers. It seems that the Belen Healing Center is finding it difficult to take care of Senior any longer. I want you to quit your apprenticeship and leave the clinic, because with Senior's pathetic talent, becoming a healer seems like an eternal impossibility. Lance said coldly in a voice full of derision. I am revoking Senior's apprenticeship effective this date. Since you are not qualified to be a healer, please pack up and leave the clinic. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.